Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. We're dealing with the aftermath of the game, of course. You know, we got people that are trashing the 9-4 Dallas Cowboys and stuff, but you know what? Sometimes you win ugly, and I'm just happy that with Dak Prescott having a bad game, that our defense has showed up to be good enough to go ahead and be able to take care of the stuff. Because how many times the Dallas Cowboys had to rely on the offense to win games and shootouts because the defense was trash? I'm okay that the defense is coming around, but that's not what this video is about. You know, a lot of people were surprised to find out that I live actually in Virginia, because people thought, oh my God, I thought you were in Texas. Because I had one guy who, when he heard about the deal on the tickets, he's like, can you hook me up on the Arizona Cardinal game? Because he thought I was in Texas, but no, I'm not. But of course, when you're not from Texas, you get labeled this bandwagon fan. Oh, you're not really a Cowboy fan. You're just a bandwagon. It's like, guys, we haven't won the Super Bowl in over 25 years. There ain't no bandwagon. But I have been a Dallas Cowboy fan for all my life because of my father. And for the first time that I've ever heard, a lot of you have already heard my story about it, but for the first time, I actually heard it on TV that they're actually talking about exactly that. Let's listen real quick.
We are going to win this game. Okay. And yet, what also happened yesterday, and Jerry was just spouting off about it, it's like Jerry can't lose for winning, right? Because he's still got America's team on the road at Washington. And what happens when they go? Well, a lot of the old Washington fans won't go anymore because they're just done with Daniel Snyder.
And plus, it goes back, Skip, I was reading about it. It says a lot of times because the Cowboys had black players, Washington would not have black players. So a lot of the D.C. fans started rooting for the Cowboys because they wanted to see black players. They said, even though we live in D.C., you won't get any black players. We're going to root.
Preston Marshall.
Yes, so we're going to root for the other team.
Okay, so again, about half the stadium yesterday was Dallas. It might even been more than half the stadium.
That was us.
And Jerry makes the point that they are the biggest memorabilia seller in the D.C. area is the Dallas Cowboys.
Outside of Texas.
Right. That's their number one destination for all of their caps and all their things, right? The T-shirts.
Yep.
Okay, so they know going in there that they want to impress you with their America's teamness,
right?
Because they're still America's team because of this.
Yes.
Well, to your point, they haven't even sniffed a Super Bowl since the 1995 season. That's a long time ago, and yet it still persists.
Right.
So Jerry's saying we're more of an entertainment vehicle than a winning vehicle. I've told you before, Jerry, I believe, prioritizes box office over wins. Box office over.
All right, that's enough of them. So the interesting thing is, Shannon Sharp said he read. Are you sure you read that, Skip? I mean, Shannon, you sure it wasn't one of your producers actually heard Mark Holmes on the Jobu Sports Report telling that exact story, the reason why this guy right here, you know, Miss Price might be known as the #1 Dallas Cowboy fan, right? But I got to tell you, anybody who was there yesterday with over the 200 people that we fed, and we fed good, I got to tell you, I got to be the #1 Dallas Cowboy fan that's outside of Texas. And that story he just told, you guys know it has been told on here over and over again because I always have to defend, hey, you a bandwagon fan. Ain't no bandwagon. I have been a Dallas Cowboy family since the day I was born. And I got it from my dad because of that reason right there. So, are they stealing from me? You decide.